Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm on my way to my doctor's office so he can biopsy that spot on my head. I really wanted Shane to go with me, but he wasn't able to go. He had to go to Oklahoma City for work today. He had a lot of stuff going on there. He had originally planned to go with me, and then he was going to go to work. And then they hired a couple new guys, and they had a big meeting, and so I was like, no, it's okay. I can do this. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, boo-boo. I'm fine. He felt bad because he wanted to go, and I said, you're good. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going to go do that, and then I wanted to throw a roast on before I left the house to get it going, but we'll do that when we get back. We're going to throw on a roast, and I feel like I want to make something sweet today. I want to make cookies or a cake or a pie or something sweet, you know? So we're going to put on a roast. We need to go to Walmart. We need to go to Walmart because I'm out of coffee. I haven't had any coffee today, and I don't like that. I went to Aldi and bought all those groceries, but I don't buy my coffee at Aldi because I don't like their coffee. So I'll make a stop by, after my biopsy, I'll make a stop by Walmart and we'll get the coffee, and I need toothpaste because I'm almost out of toothpaste. And I think I need some body wash too because I'm just about out of that. We'll figure it out. Anyway, okay, I'll get back with y'all when I'm done. Okay, so we're done at the doctor's office. This is where we're at. I know if you guys have a weak stomach, you probably don't want to look, but it's covered with a Band-Aid, but this is where we're at here. So I had a little sore, and it turned into, like, over the past year, it turned into like a lump that was probably the size of my pinky nail, and it was raised, and it was kind of raised and scaly, and I was like, what is happening? So I finally went to my doctor, and I'm like, hey. So he scheduled a biopsy, and I thought they were just gonna like take a piece of it off and send it off and get it biopsied, but he just removed the whole lump, which I'm thrilled about. They're sending it off to the lab, and we should know something in about a week. He said, I seriously don't think it's cancerous at all. I said, I don't either. He said, it looks like a blah, 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 and he rattled off some big word, medical term. I just started laughing. I'm like, English, please? Anyway, he said, I don't think it's anything. So what they did was they cleaned it with alcohol first, got my hair out of the way. They used my bobby pin. He's like, let me use your bobby pin. And they cleaned it, and then I said, do I get to lay down? And he's like, yeah, because I don't want to be sitting up and fall out, you know, because I'm kind of a pansy. He's like, no, you'll get to lay down. So he's like, the only thing that's going to affect you is the stick of the needle and the lidocaine. It burns. And I'm like, oh, I can handle that. That's easy. So they stuck me, and it went numb. I felt the burn, and it went numb immediately. And then it took him about 15 seconds to cut it off, and that was it, and we were done. And then it took about 5 minutes to make the bleeding stop. So they gave me extra bandages in case I bleed more, but I'm gonna go home and keep an eye on this and be real still for a little while and let my phone charge and get the roast turned on and relax and watch a movie, and then I'll run up to Walmart and get whatever stuff I need and get sweet stuff for whatever dessert we're gonna make. So anyway, it went really well, and I will see you guys at the house. Okay, I'm home, and I've got 2 crock pots going. I've got my little one, and I'm making shredded chicken for chicken tacos. So there's a bunch of chicken tenderloins in there, a half a stick of butter, a can of diced tomatoes, or you can use Rotel if you want, and taco seasoning. So we're going to let that cook all day. And then in the big crock pot, I put in, and I got all this meat from Aldi, so hopefully it'll be okay. And here I put in a big roast, big pretty roast, with a ranch packet, beef broth, and a half a stick of butter. So we are going to let these cook all day. That locked down. Somebody told me that I don't need to lock these when I'm making whatever I'm making in my crock pot, but I do anyway. So this will feed us throughout the week. So we'll eat some for dinner. I'll take some for lunch. We can have leftovers. Sometimes on Sunday, I'll cook a whole bunch of stuff just for the week. So I don't have to deal with it. I can spend my time, reading my books, going to the gym, going out, date night with Shane, whatever. So I cook ahead so I can free my time up during the week. Okay, so it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and I know I'm just now getting back to you guys, but after I came home, don't worry about my kitchen. It's a mess. I'll clean it in the morning. It's one of those days where I'm not doing it tonight. So after I got home from my biopsy, which I pulled my hair over to the other side to kind of protect it. It's got a Band-Aid on it and everything, but anyway, after I came home from doing that, I laid down and I slept from, let's see, about 2.5, almost 3 hours. I took a big, fat, huge nap. Took some Tylenol and laid down. So he took out, it's like the size of probably a dime, and he took out part of my scalp to remove that, whatever that was on my head, that bump. And so I'm doing good. I had a headache, and I've been having to take Tylenol, and then it goes through phases where it stings. There'll be like a sharp shooting pain, and then it goes away, and then I'm fine. But overall, I'm good. It slowed me down a little bit, but not bad. Wasn't as bad as when I rolled my ankle. So anyway, the roast got done. The chicken got done. I've meal prepped for my lunch tomorrow because our weather is horrible. The roads are icy. It's below freezing temperatures. It's crazy and weird. The temperatures haven't been this cold in Oklahoma since I think it was 1981 or 82, something like that. So I packed my lunch for the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'll just take that with me because it's going to be nasty for the next week, maybe 2. So the roads are horrible. People are getting in wrecks all over the place. It's a mess. Schools are closed. There's not even any snow. It's just drizzle that has turned into ice. And I've lived here my whole life, but people in Oklahoma just don't know how to drive on ice, including me. So I know how to do it, but we're just not good at it. We're just not good at it. Okay. Anyway, so that's the update. I've been doing laundry and piddling around in the kitchen and watching The Bachelor, because that's what I do. Is anybody else watching The Bachelor? Matt James is The Bachelor. Is anybody else watching it? I feel like I'm the only human being on the planet watching it this season. But my friend Charity got me turned on to The Bachelorette about 3 years ago. And now I watch The Bachelorette, The Bachelor, Bachelor in Paradise, Listen to Your Heart. All of them. I'm sucked in and it's ridiculous. So we're going to water plants. That sounds thrilling, doesn't it? But I have a lot of plants. I want more plants. I'm planning on getting a lot more plants, but right now we're just going to water. So you can come with me to water my plants. So all these pretties up in the window, I've already watered. My asparagus fern, that is Wyatt's asparagus fern. It's been one of his favorite plants since he was a little kid, literally 5 or 6 years old. He's always been a fan of the asparagus fern, so I always have one growing. I got some. This is a new little baby. It's some kind of, it's an angel plant, because I'm good at angel plants. And then I have ivy clippings going here. One little tiny ivy here and then back there. And when those get bigger, I'll put them all in one pot. My spider plant that I got from one of my patients' wives when I was working hospice. Never been able to grow a spider plant, and I got this one when it was a little tiny baby, like a little tiny spud, and this is what it's turned into, and I am just so proud. Okay, we're gonna get our little water plant here. Don't worry about my laundry. You know, I cleaned this weekend, but it doesn't last long. Okay, so let's check these first. Yeah. I've been snipping. You can see where I've been snipping pieces of my aloe plant for Wyatt. He's got a German Shepherd named Rose, and he puts aloe on her paws because she plays hard, and her little paws just get, I'm spilling water everywhere. Her little paws just get beat up. So he's been taking snippings from my aloe vera plant, and so I finally, which is fine, that's what it's there for, but I finally broke down and bought him one, and he took it home yesterday. This little guy, I clip him back, and he just grows and grows and grows. Like, you can overwater him, you can ignore him. I don't even know what it is. You can put him in the sun, you can put him in the cold, and he just keeps going. He's like, give it to me. I ain't even worried about it. Our cactus, I got this guy when he was about this tall, and now he's this tall. He just keeps growing. He just keeps growing, and I put him outside in the summer, and he loves that. So we're just going to give him a little bit of water, and that's all he'll get for several weeks. My ponytail palm needs a desperate trim to trim off the dead. But she just, you know, I'm not good at tropical plants. I'm just not. But she's been with me for several years. And she has her good days and her bad days, just like her mama. So, there she is. I just need to get in and pull all this dead off. But I'm not doing it tonight. But she's getting taller. Do you see this? She's just standing up, and she's just, you know. And here's my dirt, because we're gonna do that. There's my roses Riley got me. Aren't they pretty? Roses and daisies. So Riley got those for me just because last night, and it was so sweet. Let's come in here. And we're gonna water. I have an English ivy on the table. Y'all don't worry about the piles and stuff that are laying around. Okay, because we got a lot going on in this house. We're still doing remodeling and everything else, so I'm not going to explain myself why my house is a mess. It just is. I got scalped today, so it's fine. Give her some more water. I always wanted an English ivy, and I never had one, so I broke down and bought myself one, and I've got her sitting in this big old neat pot, so she can drain and sit in her water like that. What is that? Yeah, that's just rust, and I just need to get in and wipe that out. So anyway, she's happy in there. And then over here, we got this little girl here. Give her a little spit. Oh, I'm out of water. Let's go get some more water. Hi, Ross. This is where we're ripping out carpet. Do you see? We've ripped it out partially. Let me turn you around. So we've ripped the carpet out partially, and we are going to rip the rest of it out. And I was going to get the roll-off this weekend to clean out the garage, rip out the rest of the carpet, throw it all in there, but the weather said, no, you're not getting a roll-off this weekend. I'm sorry. No, you're not. So the carpet we pulled out of the dining room last summer, and then I have to do my stuff in phases and stages because I have 900 other things going on, and you know, it's just what it is. So I'm just gonna hold y'all this way. So we have this little pretty right here. We're gonna give her some water. She didn't need much. Woo! I just spilled it everywhere. Let's go get a paper towel. I ordered a new tripod, and it was supposed to be delivered today, but the weather is so bad that it didn't get delivered, and it's being delivered tomorrow or the next day, which is totally fine. I'm gonna set y'all down here for a second. Hold, please. She was dry. There we go. So we got her handled right here. Got her a little bit of water, so she's good. Then we are gonna come over here. We're gonna water this pretty right here. So this little pretty right here, she's dainty and there's not much to her, but she's real long. So she goes down and 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 down. So I love her. She was a clipping that I started in my kitchen window, just like, look at my English ivy back there, isn't that pretty? She was a clipping that I started in my window, and she was a clipping from her mama right here, who, I don't know if she needs water or not. Let's see. Yes. So this is her mama. Let's see. Ew, she's thirsty. Give her some more water. She's super thirsty. What happened here? Oh, that's a lot of water. It's hard to do this. It's real hard to do this with just one hand. So there's that. And then this little pretty right here. She's got a new bud on her. Right here. Isn't that pretty? Did you hear that? Look at here. The weather is horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, that's all I'm doing. Oh, we gotta go over here and water these babies. These babies, you guys have seen these. These are my snake tongues, mother-in-law tongue, snake tongue, whatever. Some more water. Are you want? Roscoe keeps going outside. I don't know what he's doing, but he just goes outside, goes outside, goes outside. And I'm like, what is happening? You don't even like the wet, cold, Roscoe. I'll let you out in a minute. Okay, let's come back over here. Do you guys call these snake tongues or mother-in-law's tongues? What do you guys call them? And then this little guy right here, my polka-dotted love. Give her some water. And then my other snake tongue that started out little and has grown. Just keeps getting taller. I just have a little bit of luck with these guys, so that's good. There's a lot of natural light in here. Let's let Ross go out. Okay, you went out. Okay. Wants to go outside. Anywho, I'm just piddling around my house at 10 o'clock at night. I wanted to finish the video. I'm not 100% myself right now because I got scalped. I got scalped today. That's all right. Look, I've got piles of load. I just folded that load. Do you want out too? Go on ahead. Let's leave that cracked. So I have laundry right there that's folded. And then I've got laundry right here. That's folded. It needs to be put away. Grandma's dishes. Shane's grandma's dishes. We are storing them in this box down here. So I just have little projects around the house. I'm not doing them tonight, but it's what's going on. Anyhow, that's it. I'll quit talking your ear off. I love you guys. The Lord loves you more. Thanks for coming along with me today. And we will see you in the next video.